Good morning, good morning, good morning. It's time to rise and shine. Oh my goodness, 10 to 9, another Wednesday morning, another week that was. How exciting. I went to bed last night, I think at 4:30. I had the most exciting time I've ever had doing a live. It lasted for about 4 hours and it was brilliant. It was brilliant because I got a whole lot of screenshots and a message from one of my Avengers telling me that there's a organisation trying to promote a Ponzi scheme, and they were giving 0.8 daily interest, and every 10 days, after 10 days, they give you another 0.1%. It's just unheard of. That means it would take 125 days before they use your own money to pay you back before it all fell over. And then when I investigated the Ponzi scheme, it had 2 kids running it, and they were a part of a company that's called Elf United, and there's actually a legitimate company, and it seems like the young fellas that are trying to run it are actually nodes of the genuine company, but doing something dubious way above my pay scale. But it didn't change the fact that all the VIP 5 people were in there lapping up the opportunity and potentially thinking about offering it to their downlines. But the biggest kicker yet was Gobi, who has been on the phone to me all week long, telling me to hold back, he's going to share this with me, and he's going to share this one, he's going to tell me all about this, and he's trying to get his money back for his community, and he's got a plan, and he's going to, Chavis is going to liquidate the Volta Reserve, and he's a scammer known for acting like Jesus, on the Wea or Satoshi. So he's telling me that he's convincing Chavis to liquidate the Volta Reserve that doesn't have any money in it, which is just giving people false hope, and it's just a whole lot of bullshit. Anyway, long story short, he basically is in this meeting with this other scheme, and then once he gets off it, I get a recording of him promoting it to his downline, and he claims that he has 100,000 people in his downline. So he's got this recording saying that presentation was quite good, and I've invested in it, and I think you guys should, but don't, do your own research. Oh, it was just disgusting. So when I heard that recording, I spent a few hours putting together a bit of a recording so I could go live and tell everyone what I knew so far, and it was brilliant. So then he gets into the chat room and he starts chatting to me, telling me I should get my facts right, and I'm going, I don't need to get my facts right. This is a Ponzi scheme, and you're promoting it, and the research I've done in 10 minutes will show it's not a good investment. Anyway, so he wouldn't come into, so after playing the video and fully exposing him for the scammer he is, he wouldn't come into the chat room. But if you go to my last live I did, you'll see that I found him in his own Zoom meeting and managed to go in there, and it was friggin' hilarious. So check that out in the live section of my YouTube channel. And then the other one is we managed to get into the Zoom meeting with Sam Lee and May Summer Vu, and I'm sitting in there. I've got a perfect avatar and name where they didn't suspect it was me. So I was in there while I was broadcasting live for about probably about 5 minutes, and then it was at the end of the meeting. So then I went on the meeting, took my microphone off and said, "This is a scam, this is a scam, this is a scam." And then I stopped, looking around, who's that? And then Sam's in there, and I said, Sam I said, I've just because he doesn't like Gobi, this other guy who's a scammer, because he's just given away 5,000 miners to hijack all Sam's loyal followers. And there's Sam, and he's listening to me, watching me talk, and I, come on Sam, let's have a talk here, let's go live, let's have a chat. And he wouldn't chat to me, but yeah, after about 30 seconds of me pleading with him to have a chat, he decided they kicked me out of the room. But that was a bit of a laugh. So it was a bit of a trifecta. And then we got carried away. then I decided, I know what I'll do. We'll start ringing up people. So we rang up Sharvis, he wouldn't answer. We rang up Tammy Jackson, and she wouldn't answer, but we left a lovely message on her answer machine message, a pre-recorded thing I've got going around at the moment. So yeah, we had a bit of fun. And then we got into a Zoom meeting with Richard and what I call Tugman, otherwise known as Bill Johnson. And we just had a great, oh my God, there's traffic here. We just had a fantastic time exposing these bastards. But the point is, with the last 2 lives I've done this week, they have exposed the leadership team. And I've got all their contact phone numbers. So while I was in this Zoom, I was texting them, while I was on the live, I was texting them the address of the live, and they were going into the room. And I had one of the VIP 5s who kept messaging me when I was in the room, so I finished up ringing him as well. And he said, look, we are just trying to get our money back. We did invest in Hyperverse way back, and now we go into these meetings in the hope that we may be able to recover something. And it's a shame because a lot of people actually think that they can get their money back still, which is just shocking. Rob's sent me a message. I can't look at the message, Rob, because I'm on live. Where have you been? He might be in the room. So hey, if you listen to this, make sure you hit the thumbs up, and if you want to do me a favor and help me out, please go to any of my videos that I've recently done, provide a comment, hit the thumbs up. It really does help get them out. Rob, I must say, Rob has been a trooper. He's been looking at all the We Are Satoshi videos and doing a summary video each day. Now that there alone is about 4 or 5 hours work at least, and he's doing a bloody good job of doing that. So we're actually getting a bit of a team together called the what do I call them, the Avengers, and it truly is making a difference. The disruption that we've caused in the last month was something I actually dreamed about, and it's just awesome, and I'm really enjoying doing these lives. What I like about it, even though I went to bed at 5:30 last night, or whatever it was, I can't remember, I'm pretty sure it was 5 o'clock. It's now 9 o'clock in the morning, 3 minutes to get to work, and I'm going to work for 8 hours, you know, but the dedication of Rob, even Richard, who's been converted, we had a real nice experience. Is it Shavi? I've forgotten her name, I'm no good at pronouncing names, but she was a lady who I called Satan's little helper. And she came onto the Zoom meeting that I was running, and then introduced herself, and she just basically apologized in a way for being so sensitive about the fact that I'd put a video of her endorsing We Are All Satoshi. And she was a lovely lady, and it was nice to meet her. So in real time, I shared the screen and said, would you like your video deleted? And I deleted the video with her in it. She said that she's got dyspraxia, she's dyslexic, so we had a lot in common, and she also said that she's an artist and people love her art, and the thought of having a video with her called Satan's Little Helper was a little bit too much for her to bear, and I said, oh, look, let's just delete the video, and she had been corresponding, so it was nice, there was something good come out of it. And I mean, you know, people say to me, why do I do all this shit? And I'm going, well, I just want to stop these Ponzi schemes. I mean, Gobi last night just fully, you know, he's been talking to me all week long, telling me he's going to help his community and he's got a plan, and his plan is to push them into another Ponzi scheme. It was just, I just could not believe it, and I actually got angry. It's the most animated I've ever been on a Zoom meeting, so it's just friggin' awesome, really. So well, it's friggin' awesome. I got animated, but I've got some really good stuff coming up. I know this is about the week that was, but I had an interview last night with a lady. You're going to tell me there's no sound, Richard? I can't look. If there's no sound, I'll delete this when I get there, when I get to work, if this traffic ever moves. Why does this traffic move? We've got a motorway and it's bottlenecks at the end. This is just freaking crap. What was I trying to say? This is the week that was, but on the 30th I'm interviewing a lovely lady. I had an hour-long conversation with her. She'd left the Jehovah's Witness Church and she wanted to share her experience with that with me, and I've also left the same organisation. We had so much in common. I said to her, I want to do a fortnightly or a weekly podcast like YouTube stream where she can get on my YouTube channel and we can help people who are going through the problems that people have when they're leaving religious cults. Because I just remember, you know, like often if you watch my lives, you'll know that when I drive to work on a Wednesday morning. My mother is a Jehovah's Witness, and I got kicked out of the religion when I was 23 years of age. And also I've had 2 people in my life die by suicide because of the detrimental effects the religion and the pressure that it puts on. They couldn't live up to those standards. But every Wednesday I drive past the bus stop where my mother's often doing cart witnessing, and she doesn't speak to me and have anything to do with me. But last time I heard, because no one informs me about anything about my mum, it's like she's already passed away. She doesn't speak to me. So if I go past, I usually yell out and do you sleep? No. I go past the bus stop where my mother's trying to convert people into Jehovah's Witness. So it's just ridiculous. And my mum, last time I spoke to my mum, I said to my mum, you don't even know me, you don't even know what I do, you don't know anything about my life. Since the age of 23, you don't even know what I do for work, because I went around there to see her. I rang up, I actually went to the police to do a welfare check on my mother because I was heard that she had dementia, and I wanted to find out how she was, and whether she was in the right frame of mind, because I knew she was living by herself. So I went to the police and I said, can I do a welfare check on my mother? They rang up my mother while I was there, and then I said to my mum, look, can I come around and see if you're okay? And she said, yeah, fine, that's fine. So there was my invitation. And when I went there, I recorded the conversation. And I'm right at the point where I had this accident last time, and they said it was my fault, but no one's going to budge me today. And long story short is I recorded the conversation, and then I said to my mum, you don't even know who I am. And because I've lost my sister and my stepfather to suicide, I said I could have been a candidate for suicide. And she said, but at least you would have got a resurrection. So my mother loves her religion so much that she would put everything on the line. I could die and she would be happy with the hope that I was going to get resurrected back onto earth after I died. So the belief of the Jehovah's Witnesses is shocking. It basically says, what do they say? They basically say that all the righteous people will inherit the earth, all the wicked people will be destroyed at Armageddon, and we'll spend 1,000 years cleaning up all the bodies and the bones and cleaning up the earth, and then we'll all live happily ever after in a paradise earth. So when I was brought up, every single person that wasn't in the Jehovah's Witness organisation, I used to literally look at them like they would die. It was just unreal. But anyway, obviously I'm not in that anymore, but this lady Shannon, we're going to interview her on the 30th, so tune into that if you'd like. It'll be pretty cool. As a BTC God, I'm game. What are you saying, Richard? My late father-in-law, dementia and dyslexia. Wow, there you go. It's a trend. People who've got dyslexia are very intelligent and super good looking. Oh, that's good. Oh, I'm going to be late for work. I am officially 3 minutes late for work already. Oh well, it's a shame. Anyway, so yeah, what else have we got? We didn't do too many videos. I did one of Gobi originally. That was one that I didn't do live. I've done a ton of lives this week, probably 10 of them, and they're really good for me because when I hit stop, basically I go to bed. And when I used to hit stop, I used to sit there and think, I'll just edit it, and then I'd add this pop-up and I'd add this little thing, blah blah blah. Hey, one thing I would like you to do is go to my last live, because I actually put timestamps in the video. So I went back to the part where I gate crashed Gobi's Zoom meeting. I went to the part where I gate crashed Sam's meeting. I went to the part and I put a timestamp in when I played Garrett's and whatever his name is, Rory's video, and I also put other timestamps in there of Cruton parts that happened. Also when the Avengers got together at the end, and if you watch some of that stuff, you'll see that we were ringing up all Sam's people, every single intersection. I have missed out on. Poor Rob, not Rob, Steve's going to be like, where's Danny? Alright guys, well I better get ready to call this quit. What else have I got to tell you? Nothing really. I don't know. I've got to do a thumbnail for this later on, so if you are looking at this, you'll see a much prettier thumbnail. I just did a quickie in the car. That does not sound right, Danny. What else have I got to tell you? I don't know. I'm very tired. I don't know how I'm going to get through today. So I went to bed at 5 o'clock and I slept till 10 to 8. So how many hours sleep is that? 1, 2, 2.5 hours sleep. Isn't that ridiculous? Oh my God, he hasn't got the flags out yet. Oh no, I'll have to get there quick. That means the shop should be open. Oh, he's got the doors open. Oh well. Blame the traffic. Funny, if you leave home at 10 to 8, sorry, 10 minutes to, it just doesn't work. Alright, I'll wait until I park the car until I press stop. Oh, he's ran into work today. I see what he's done. Alrighty guys, hey, thanks for watching. I'm Danny DeHeck, aka the Crypto Ponzi Scheme Avenger. Please do like, subscribe and do all those wonderful things that make me happy, make it all worthwhile. Hey, you have an awesome day. See you guys.